We're on Brownsea Island. We've just got off the ferry, walked through the check-in desk and started walking up to the campsite, and we jokingly said, let's see who could be the first one to find a red squirrel. And I stopped to take some B-roll video of this ginormous mushroom that we found at the side of the path, and then probably 20 metres behind it, Angie shouted, look, there's a squirrel. And there was this little red squirrel scampering around in the leaves and on the bark and on the trees. So that's a pretty good start so far for a trip. But we're making our way to the campsite now. I'm going to set up in our tent, sit down for a bit because it's a bit hot, and going to go exploring and see what we can find. Hello. Yes. Thank you. Here we are at the campsite at last, and this is our bell tent for the weekend. You get all the kind of general cooking equipment you'd expect. You don't really need to use all of this stuff because we've got fuel for breakfast each day. In the evenings we're going to have these kind of camping meals that you just add water to and heat up. Some protein bars. So we've got it all planned out what we're going to eat. Don't need to get anything else. So the first thing we did obviously was went to the little campsite shop and bought some snacks. I don't even have a bowl or any milk, so it's light, isn't it lovely? We've got to make the most of it while we can because the forecast for this weekend is torrential rain and thunderstorms. So I'm going to take the opportunity to try and go out and find some squirrels where we can. It's our first bit of wildlife. Getting attacked by a dragonfly. It's over there through the woods. Seeker deer. It's just happily grazing away at the grass. That's by the tree. Two of them. So we might need to hurry up. I don't know if you just heard that. I might have pressed record a bit too late. That would have been thunder. And not only did I not bring binoculars, I also didn't bring a coat. Even though I said to you earlier, it was forecast to be thunder and lightning and showers. So this YouTube video is not making me look particularly intelligent. Yay! It's just started raining. We're about a quarter of an hour away from our tent. You can probably hear the thunder as well. You've messed up.
BBC weather lied.
BBC weather lied.
Oh.
We're making a run for it. Most of my camera gear is weather sealed. My R7 and 100-500mm lenses. GoPro obviously is. X-T4 I think is. Got my 18-55mm lens for my Fuji. Oh God. My 18-55mm lens is not. I woke up today and it was still raining, but the sun's out now, blue skies for a little bit. The forecast later is for heavy rain and thunderstorms, so we're out at the moment in the morning taking advantage of the nice weather and the quiet island before the day visitors arrive. But because of the weather forecast, I've got my waterproof coat on today, and I've also got my waterproof camera cover, and on my bag I've got some waterproof trousers as well. So the plan is to walk around, try and find some wildlife. Then about 10:30, when the day visitors arrive, we're going to go to the cafe for a cake and a coffee. Until then, we're on the hunt for wildlife. So it turns out if you ever want to see squirrels on Brownsea Island, come and stand next to the big church, because we have just seen about 6 or 7 of them over here chasing each other around, and they are not scared of humans. In fact, they kept running up to us to see if we had food, and one of them actually tried to climb on my knee as I was crouched down. Awesome to see. They got loads of chickens as well, which was quite cool. We haven't had chickens for a few years now, and we've just realised how much we miss their little clucking sounds that they make. We're going to head back to the campsite now because we've been out in the sun for a couple of hours and it's starting to get hot and sweaty. So we're going to go back to the campsite, chill out for a bit, recharge our batteries, both figuratively and literally, because our camera batteries are dying. Then we're back out tonight once the day visitors have gone, try and find some squirrels and deer again. We haven't really got a plan for this evening. We're just going to go for a walk, basically just try and find some squirrels and some deer, and maybe some 20 owls if I'm asking a lot. It's quite warm, very sunny. Day visitors have gone, so it's just really pleasant again now. I was just starting to think to myself, where have all the animals gone? Because we hadn't seen any for quite a while. I'd no sooner thought that than Angie grabbed my arm and pointed, and there was a couple of stags, or bucks, I don't know which seeker they are, that were walking across the gravel path in front of us. So we managed to get some photo and video of them. Then they ran into the long grass on the side, into the trees. Stood there looking at us for a bit. We managed to get a couple more photos and then they ran off. So it's pretty good. The floor. It's been raining pretty much non-stop since the moment we woke up this morning. It's now about 9:30, so we had a bit of a lay-in listening to the rain in the tent. We've got to have our bags back to the campsite for them to take them to the ferry by 10 o'clock, so we're on our way to drop our bags off now. And then we're going to make our way to the cafe, which is just next to the ferry, have a cup of tea, and then probably get the first ferry out of here. Brownsea Island has been unique as always. Not as much wildlife as last time, but still a pretty special place to visit. I would definitely recommend coming here if you haven't. See you in the next video.